Welcome Money Finders, enriching the lives of people you touch. 11 things you can do to boost your ability to save money in 2021. How to save money. If you're trying to save money on a low income, it can feel like a challenge, but don't let a low income stand between you and your savings goals. You should not feel like you absolutely have to put this on goals such as retirement or a home down payment on hold. Luckily, there are some creative ways to save money on a low income. Although you will need to think outside of the box, it is completely possible to save money when you aren't earning as much as you would like. Consider making it a challenge to increase your savings with a fragile approach to your budget that doesn't cut out the fun parts of life. In this video, we will share real tips that can help you save money. For more ideas on financial freedom, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Number 10. Think before you make a big purchase. This may sound like one of the simpler money saving tips I'll mention, but it can be difficult for some. Really, we have all felt regret after making a large purchase when we realize that we have made a huge mistake. You may be mad at yourself for wasting money. You may realize it will add to your debt and more. Perhaps you don't realize for months or years later, but you eventually understand what a waste of money the item was. Before you make your next large purchase, you should ask yourself several questions to make sure that it is actually worthwhile. The questions include: can I afford it? What else is the item going to cost? What else could I spend this amount of money on? Can I wait 24 hours to make the purchase? Can I borrow the item from someone instead of buying it? Is there a return policy? Do I actually need this? This is one of the best ways to save money that will help you for years to come, especially after you get in the habit of asking yourself those questions. Number 9. Stay healthy. Getting sick can be costly, so it's important to be proactive about staying healthy. If you have health insurance, it probably includes a free annual physical, so it is a good idea to go in and make sure you are healthy. If you're sick, visit the doctor sooner rather than later. Catching a cold before it turns into pneumonia can save you money and days off work. Additionally, choosing healthy food and exercising regularly can help reduce the chance of health complications from being overweight. Number 8. Find free or affordable entertainment. One area of your budget that is entirely variable is your entertainment budget. You have the power to overspend in a big way with entertainment. On the flip side, some fragile fun can allow you to pad your savings without feeling deprived. Here are a few of my favorite entertainment options that don't break the budget. Matinee movies. Host dinner parties instead of going out. Go for a hike. Practice cooking with your significant other. Look for free museums to explore. Do some research in your area to find the best frugal entertainment options. Number 7. Never pay full price. Swoop on sales and look out for discounts by searching for voucher codes online or checking magazines and flyers. Sign up for newsletters from your favorite retailers or follow them on Twitter or Facebook for more codes, deals, and discounts. Then avoid pesky postage costs by waiting until you have a big enough order to qualify for free shipping or by using click and collect services. Number 6. Lower your electricity bill. Your electricity bill is directly related to your usage. Even if you're at home more, you can still save on your electricity bill. If you're following stay-at-home orders, chances are the air conditioning might be on more than if you were at work. Instead of keeping your AC running, switch it off and open the windows instead. Also, keep those ceiling fans going. They use less energy than air conditioners. You can also switch to LED light bulbs. Install a dimmer and use motion sensors so lights and air kick on when only someone enters a room. Number 5. Be a strategic grocery shopper. You're not going to be able to stop buying food, but you can stop throwing it away. A 2020 study conducted by researchers at Penn State University estimates that the average household throws away more than $1,800 of food each year. As you make your grocery list, think about what found its way into the waste basket last time and how to avoid a similar fate. Are you buying too much fresh produce? Is the fresh bread from the bakery going stale before it's eaten? Did you forget to freeze the meat? The study found that those who made a shopping list before going to the store typically threw away less food. So take extra time to plan out your meals. Number 4. Set up automatic transfers to savings. Set a goal for how much you want to save each pay period and then set up an automatic transfer to your account to make that happen. This way, you do not miss the money that is moved automatically to your account and you do not have to think about saving each month. It will just happen. Number 3. Try the cash envelope method. If you struggle to keep track of your spending, then the cash envelope method could be a great option. The cash envelopes could help you realize how much you're spending. It might open your eyes to your harmful spending habits. Once you have a better understanding of what you like to spend money on, then you can work on adjusting those habits. Number 2. Savings strategies for specific goals. Saving is about working towards something. Maybe you're looking in the long term for your retirement, or perhaps you're thinking about how to save money for something in the immediate horizon. If you have a deadline in mind for when you need a certain amount of money, sticking to your plan is critical. Saving should be an everyday routine that involves monitoring your progress and identifying ways to accelerate the cash flowing to your savings account. Number 1. Set up a budget. If you don't have a budget, now is the time to start one. Your budget is your financial lifeline, and for some people, they're literal one. First, list every income source you have. This could be your day job, side hustle, government benefits, or unemployment. Then detail all your expenses like your home payment, car loan, insurance, utility payments, and anything that's a mandatory requirement every month. Gas and groceries should also be included, even though they don't have a set payment. Create line item budgets for each category. Some are easy. For instance, you probably pay the same in rent or a mortgage payment every month, but others might fluctuate like food and gas. Give it a realistic estimate and check back every couple of weeks to check your status. If you are way off, make the necessary adjustments. Budgets are a growing living document. They aren't a set it and forget it thing. Review yours as often as you need to. Make sure you aren't overspending and all your money is going where it needs to. The more you check in on your budget, the more you'll be able to check your financial stability. Bonus tip: eliminate your debt. Debt can hold you back from achieving new financial goals. The constant strain on your budget can leave no room for savings at the end of the month. Make it a priority to tackle your debt. It will take commitment to erase your debts, but it can lead to an easier life. You'll be able to put the money you were using for debt repayment towards your savings. The bottom line: saving money on a low income can be discouraging, but don't allow it to stop you from reaching your income goals. Take a minute to be honest with yourself about your current finances and your financial goals. Find the motivation to move forward with saving money for future. Start by tackling one tip at a time. Consider taking the first step today. Once you do that, take action on the additional ways to save money on a low income as you make progress. Money Finders, we hope you've enjoyed this video. Keep the discussion going in the comment section. Find us on all social media platforms. Like and subscribe to support our channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.